Hello and welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Today we're going to be showcasing a Cyber Dragon deck. This deck is very powerful. This deck can be very powerful if used correctly. And it's very fun to play also. Now I'm just going to be showcasing some tips and tricks for the deck. So first card, we have 3 copies of Cyber Dragon Heras. I can't pronounce it. Oh my god, damn. The controller's just dead. Let me connect this to the charger. Alright. So this card's name becomes Cyber Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. You can only use one of the following effects of Cyber Dragon whatever per turn, and only once that turn. If this card is special summoned, you can make this card's level become 5 until the end of this turn. Except machine type monsters, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one other Cyber Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So that can come in handy to add something from your grave. Because all Cyber Dragons, or most Cyber Dragon cards, like this one, and this one, they become Cyber Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. So, if you activate this effect, you can add one of these if it's in your grave. If it's not in your grave, then you can only add this Cyber Dragon. But this is good to get out if you can special summon something like this, because then you can get 2 level 5s out for free, and then special summon, and then XZ summon. So the next card we have is I can't pronounce these names. This card becomes Cyber Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. You can discard one other monster, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one machine monster with 2100 attack or defense in your graveyard. Special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except machine monsters. You can only use this effect once per turn. So if you have a haze and this card in your hand, you can discard haze, special summon this card, and then you can add a Cyber Dragon from your deck to your hand. So you can add a Cyber Dragon like a normal Cyber Dragon, and if you have something that can special summon it, then you can special summon it and get XZ summon off. Maxi, during either player's turn, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. This turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster, immediately draw one card. You can only use one maxi per turn. This is a very powerful card. Everyone runs this thing because it's so broken. If your opponent's gonna special summon a lot, they're gonna give you so many draws. I love this card, but it's really annoying to go against. Core. This card's name becomes Cyber Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. If this card is normal summon, add one cyber spell / trap from your deck to your hand. So you can only add things that list cyber in the name. So like cybernetic overflow, you can add that. You can add cyber emergency or cyber repair plant or cyber rev system. So you can add all of those. You can't add machine duplication, you can't add overload fusion, and you can't add this card you're evenly matched to your hand because they're not cyber. But core is very powerful because if this card is in your graveyard, if your opponent controls a monster, so if only your opponent controls a monster, so like you have no monsters on your field, you can banish this card from the graveyard and special summon one Cyber Dragon monster from your deck. So you can special summon one of these from your deck. It comes in very handy if you can get it out correctly. Ash Blossom Enjoy a Spring. Everyone uses this card also. It's in like every deck almost. You should know what it does. When a card effect is activated that includes any of these effects, you can discard this card, negate that effect. Add one card from the deck to the hand. Special summon from the deck. Send a card from the deck to the graveyard. This card is really, really annoying. I hate it so much, but I love it also when I have it. When my opponent has it, I hate it. But when I have it, I love it. It's one of those cards that when you have it, it's amazing, but when your opponent has it, it's the most infuriating thing in the world. Cyber Dragon Dry. Is it Dry? Yeah, I think it's Dry. This card's name becomes Cyber Dragon while on the field in the graveyard. When this card is normal summoned, you can make all Cyber Dragon you currently control become level 5. You cannot special summon it once except Machine. If this card is banished, you can target one Cyber Dragon you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. So yeah, this card is my favorite card in the deck right now. Well, not my favorite, but it's one of my most used cards in certain situations. Because if you can special summon, let's say you special summon this card here, and you send one of these to the graveyard. Then when this card is summoned, you can special summon Cyber Dragon from the graveyard, normal summon this, and you get 3 level 5 monsters on the field already. So then you can XZ summon, and then you still have a 2100 attack point monster on the field. That's why I really like this card. Let's try Cyber Dragon Veer. This card's name becomes Cyber Dragon on the field of graveyard. If you normal or special summon Cyber Dragon except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can only use this effect of Cyber Dragon Veer once per turn. Each Cyber Dragon you control gains 500 attacks plus defense. Okay, so this card is a unique card because that 500 attack defense is amazing in certain situations. And I'll explain why when we get to that card. I'll explain why. If only your opponent controls a monster, special summon this card from your hand. It's a good effect. Galaxy Soldier. You can send one other light monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand in defense position. When this card is special summoned, you can add one Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Galaxy Soldier once per turn. Okay, let me clear this up. You can special summon more than one Galaxy Soldier per turn, but you can only use the search effect once per turn. That's what that means. So you can special summon 2 Galaxy Soldiers per turn. It's just, yeah, you can special summon 2 Galaxy Soldiers per turn. It's not just one. Just had to clear that up because sometimes effects can be difficult to understand. This Kaiju, yeah. You can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in attack position by attributing one monster they control. So you use this, so yeah. Ignore the other effects because unless you're playing against another Kaiju deck, it's useless. So yeah, so you can use this card to get rid of a troublesome monster because it's not an effect that activates, it's a tribute. So your opponent cannot activate monster effects in response to this tribute summon. So you can get rid of a troublesome monster on your opponent's field and replace it with this thing. Raigeki, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Harpy's Feather Duster, destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. Machine Duplication, target one machine monster you control with 500 or less attack points. Special summon up to 2 monsters from the deck with the same name as that face-up monster. This was the card I wanted to talk about. Because if you have Cyber Dragon Veer on the field, all your Cyber Dragon monsters are going to have over 500 attack points, which completely negates Machine Duplication. So if you're going to activate Machine Duplication on the turn, do not special summon Veer, because then you can't activate this effect, because it will be negated. You will not have a compatible monster with it. But this card is really powerful because If you summon core, you can add a cyber spell or trap to your hand. Then you can use this effect, special summon 2 cyber dragons from your deck. So 2 of these you can special summon from your deck, and you can exe summon them afterwards. It's a very powerful card. Overload Fusion. Fusion summon 1 Dark Machine Fusion monster from the extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from field or grave. Very good card. It can get out Rampage or Twin or Cyber Twin or End if you have the right cards. It's a very good card. Cyber Emergency. Add 1 Light Machine monster that cannot be normal summoned a set, or 1 Cyber Dragon monster. So that applies to all Cyber Dragon monsters you have in your deck. They don't have to be called Cyber Dragon. They can have like they can be that. They can be Cyber Dragon these, and you can still add them. If the activation of this card is negated and sent to the graveyard, you can discard 1 card, add it to your hand. If Cyber Dragon is in your graveyard, you can activate 1 of these effects. If you have 3 or more Cyber Dragon in your graveyard at the card's activation, you can resolve both. Add 1 Light Machine from deck to hand and target 1 Light Machine monster in graveyard. Special shuffle that target into your deck. I rarely use the first one. I rarely use the second one. I mostly use the first one. Unless I have 3, then I use both. This is a good card also. Special summon 1 Cyber Dragon from your hand or graveyard. Cyberload Fusion. This thing comes in handy in certain situations because when you do activate it, only your monster can attack. Only that special summoned monster can attack the fusion summoned. But you shuffle cards from banished face up or from the field into the deck, and then you special summon the monster. This one is added in at the end of a battle phase. If your opponent controls more cards than you do, you can make your opponent banish cards from their field face down so they control the same number of cards as you do. Very good card if you can use it correctly. So if you have 1 card on your field and your opponent has millions of cards on their field, like their whole field is filled out with monsters and thingy, after their battle phase, just activate this card. They'll have to banish the entire field and you go on to your next turn. It's a really good card if you can use it correctly. And the final card is Cybernetic Overflow. Banish Cyber Dragons with different levels from your hand, face of field and or graveyard. Then destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. If this card on the field is destroyed by card effect, add 1 Cyber Spell Trap from your deck to your hand. Yeah, so this card you banish, basically banish, and then destroy cards on the field. Self-explanatory. 2 Cyber Dragon monsters. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion materials. When this card is fusion summoned, you can target spells and traps up to the number of fusion monsters used for its fusion. Fusion summon, destroy them. And then you can send 2 monsters to the grave. This card gains an extra attack. Very good for destroying back row and very good for getting 3 attacks. So if your opponent has no... So if you can get this thing out on turn 1, you can activate this card's effect, give it 2,100 extra attack points, and it's hitting for 4,200 attack 3 times. Your opponent will not survive. Cyber Twin Dragon. This can attack twice. This one requires a Cyber Dragon plus 1 machine type monster. Cannot be used as fusion material. And this attack becomes 1,000 times the number of fusion material used. Cyber End Dragon, if it attacks a defense position monster, it does piercing damage. This card is very good. I love this thing so much. 1 Cyber Dragon monster plus 1 monster in the extra monster zone. So it can be a monster your opponent controls in the extra zone, and you just send that card to the graveyard and summon this. That's why I love it so much. You can completely negate your opponent's field setup with this. Cyber Dragon Nova, 2 level 5 monsters, special summon from grave, can gain attack. I barely use Nova. I mostly use Infinity because Infinity is so powerful. I love this. This is my favorite card in the deck by far. Once per turn, you can also summon Cyber Dragon by Nova. Gains 200 attack for each material attached to it. Once per turn, you can target one face-up attack position monster on the field, attach it to this card as material, so you can target a monster on your opponent's field and attach it to this card as material and then negate the effects. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, it doesn't have to target this card, just if it's activated. You can detach one material from this card, negate the activation, and destroy it. I love this card so much. It's my favorite card in the deck. And the Cyber Dragon, yeah, 2 machine monsters. So, this card can target one machine monster you control with 2100 attack or more. For the rest of the turn, that monster gains 2100 attack. So like I was saying, you can give Rampage Dragon to 4200 attack and make it attack 3 times to demolish your opponent. But if you do activate this effect, just remember this card here cannot deal battle damage to your opponent. The card you gave attack points to will be able to do battle damage to your opponent, but this card cannot do battle damage to your opponent if you activate that effect. So that's the deck. Let's get into a few games and see how it goes. So I mostly want to go second with this deck. Sometimes you want to go first, sometimes you want to go second. So you won the coin flip. You chose to go first. That's fine with me, honestly. I do prefer going second, but I'm not opposed to going first. Okay, I've got a bad hand. Oh, this is a very bad hand. 2 cores, Veer, and a Cyberlord Fusion. It's not an atrocious hand because I can. Oh, okay. I guess I'll take the win. He must have gotten a terrible hand too. Like that hand wasn't so bad. I could have Cyberlord Fusion, Comet attack, and destroyed his back row and attacked twice, depending on what card I got second. And I could have used Core's effect to get a Cyber Spell or Trap. But we'll take the win. Alright, let's see if we win the toss here or not. Okay, we do win, so I'm gonna go second. Because going second you get an extra draw, which is good, but yeah, it's good. I don't know what I'm saying. It's good. Because this hand is decent. It's decent. I would really prefer something that I can activate. This card, okay. Second face downs. Oh, yeah, that was his turn apparently. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Unless he has something that can negate. Ah, crap. Of course he does. He probably has Ash Blossom. Right? Just activate your Ash Blossom already. I know you have it. Yep, there's it there. Little does he know he fell into my trap. Ah, you fool. I swear if he negates this also, I'm gonna be really mad. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... Oh yes, I got Ash Blossom. Thank you, Ash Blossom. If I got Ash Blossom can negate Maxi also. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Damn it. But at least we made him use it. Honestly, I can finish him this turn if I play this correctly. Oh no, I can easily finish him this turn. Normally what I'll do is I'll summon Nova. Yeah, normally what I'll do is I'll summon Nova and I'll summon Nova right now, but his field is big. He's got nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. All I have to do is this. You're done for, man. You're done for, bud. Okay. Here we go. A little core as well. Link summon that. Like I said, how you do this. Activate the effect. Cyberlord Fusion. Thank goodness he can't negate this. I'm just saying. Oh, you are so done, man. I can banish from my grave. I can vanish from my grave and summon. Oh, you are so screwed, bud. You should never have done this. You should never have done this. Let's send core just in case he somehow survives this. He rage quit. He knew it was over. A fool. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. So what I was gonna do there is I was gonna make counter attack 3 times with 4,100 attack points and demolish him, which is why he knew it was over and he rage quit. I can understand people doing such minimalistic moves up front. Actually, it saves you sometimes, but most of the time you just lose. I don't mind going first. It makes it so I can't fall into our opponent's traps like that. Okay, this is a problem. Oh yeah, I've got no good... Okay, I do have good. Never mind, I do have good. Take back what I just said. I do have some good cards. Okay. Everyone is bloody running Ash Blossom. It's so annoying. Error Night Machine? No. No. I think let's activate this. Let's take this, honestly. Watch him activate Ash Blossom, yeah. Just you watch and see. No! Okay. What does he have then in his hand? What does he have in his hand? I'm so confused. Set that. Special summon. Get Nova on the field. Unless he activates it here. No, he doesn't. You're making a mistake. If you have something to activate, activate it. Because once I get Infinity on the field... Okay, I'll take that. The question is... Noah's first turn, I don't want any effects here. Yeah, I'm just gonna add it. I've got so many cards in my hand right now that I can banish 5, and if I activate Infinity's effect, it will work in the grave also. Let's see what this guy has. Okay. You just banished 10 cards from the top of your... Now I'm negating that. Yeah, I'm negating that. No, I don't want to activate that, that'll be a waste. Sorry, I'm negating that. Ah, crap. Oh. Okay. Sure, why not? If I was him, I would have chosen monsters. Okay. If you insist, bud. Cyberlord Fusion? No. What would I rather take? Cyber Dragon? Cyber Dragon? Yeah, I said that. I can search. Yeah, then I can search at least. Ah, crap. I guess I should not have negated that, honestly. Damn it. Ooh. This could be a problem. Oof, yeah, this is a big problem. Oof, this is a big problem, yeah. Because he's just gonna get stronger each turn, each battle, each attack. Oh man, this is bad. I think I've lost. Yeah, I've lost. Damn it. Oh, it made my doggy sad. Okay, I made a mistake there by negating the wrong thing. I should not have negated that. So instead of having the final duel, I'm gonna showcase this review. Not review, this replay that I got. It's a pretty good. It's beating. It's a review. It's a replay of beating a really good deck in the meta right now. I just want to show it just to show you guys that if you have the right cards in hand and you play it correctly, you can beat a deck like this. So as you can tell, they're playing Tri-Bridge. And Tri-Bridge is one of the, most thingy deck right now in the meta. Most played deck right now in the meta. Get this card out that prevents you from doing anything basically unless you can destroy it. And lucky for me I could. Because I got a perfect hand to counter this. Absolutely perfect hand. He had no Ash Blossom to negate any of my stuff. Perfect hand. So I added Core to my hand just to get that card to go lower. When he activates that effect, he's gonna get this thing out, which is just gonna banish my core from the field. It's and then he adds 2 cards to his hands. At this point I was like, not another tri-bridge deck. I hate facing these things. Because it's so difficult to counter if you don't have the right hand. Then I basically summoned Chimera Tech, Fleet, destroyed that, go into my main phase 2. When this part really infuriated me. This part really infuriated me. When I saw what he had, I was like, argh. When I saw that, I was so mad. But I thought about it and I decided that best course of action was Chimera Tech, send Haze to the grave, activate its effect, get Cyber Dragon into my hand, activate Galaxy Soldier, send Cyber Dragon, special summon, and then summon Nova. I activate Nova's effect to special summon a monster because I just wanted extra protection. And I knew I could take control of his card there. Activate Infinity's effect, take control of his card. Once I made it past that, I knew it was over. He couldn't do anything at that point. It was over. Because banishes, I just negate with Infinity and Wind. I just negate with Infinity. He can't do anything. He moves over to his end phase and he rage quits like a child. He rage quits. Like a solo loser, he rage quit. He didn't even let me finish him off. But I just wanted to show off that review because if you hate Tri-Bridge like me right now, it's so good to see a Tri-Bridge player get schooled. Oh, thank goodness. Let's check out this replay. Is it Cyber Dragon as well? Why did I save it? Do a quick look and see. I think it is Cyber Dragon. Yeah, it is Cyber Dragon. Why did I save this? Oh, look at that back row. Oh yes, I remember now why I saved it. It's also a deck like this. Oh, what deck is this called again? I forgot. We'll get the name now. Yeah, this deck is also like third in the meta right now. It's just these decks, man, that are so good. Add a Cyber Dragon into hand. Add a Galaxy Soldier. Send Cyber Dragon, summon Galaxy. Set everything face down. Probably not my best play there to set everything face down. Oh my god. Yeah, he just destroyed that and then thank goodness it was Nova though. How did I end up winning this one again? I forgot. Oh, yeah, he activated that and I don't know what to do at this point. I was at a loss. But then I think how many did it? Oh yes, I destroyed his entire hand. How did I win this? Or did I lose this? Honestly, I don't. Maybe I lost this, that's why. Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, he's just gonna special summon again. Like, just come on, we get it. You have the best deck. Have some fun, please. Like, this deck is not the best deck. My deck's not the best deck. It's just for fun. I'm just playing it for fun. Oh my god. Oh my. How did I win this? I lost it how I won this. Send coin haze to grave. Added core to hands. Special summon or summon core. Oh, that's how I won it. Outplayed him. I severely outplayed him. Ah, take that. Oh yes, now I remember how I won this. Oh, I outplayed the guy. Bang. Probably should have put it on counter attack. I'm just saying. Yeah, no, I should have put the attack on counter attack. I realized that as soon as the battle ended, that I should have done that, and I messed up massively. But I think he rage quits at this point. Yeah, he does. He rage quit as well. He surrendered as well. Alright, let's check out one more. Not this one. So only 3 turns, so go quick. If this is Cyber Dragon, is it not Cyber Dragon? No, this is not Cyber Dragon. Just as we know, I was using a Galaxy Eyes deck. Okay, how do we leave? Oh yeah, here we go. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. When like the video if you enjoyed seeing those decks get beaten like that, because it's so satisfying.